Some of you may remember Amanda Todd from 8 years ago. It was massive in Canada. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but even if you didn't know about the story, you probably seen the memes back in the day. And Amanda Todd would have been 2 years older than me if, she hadn't passed away the way she did. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I haven't seen any videos on it since the news broke the story of her essential cyberbully being extradited to Canada. So other than the news, I haven't seen anybody else post any videos. So I figured I might as well. I did a YouTube short on it and I did a TikTok on it yesterday as well. So I figured here's a full length video for YouTube, and you guys can, find out what's going on. Amanda Todd basically got cyberbullied like crazy. Like, she sent some uncovered photos to a gentleman who basically then blackmailed and extorted her. And back in the day when this had first happened, I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't have sent your tatas to the weird man, right? But now that it's farther in the future and I kind of understand how things work and like whatever, because back then I would have been younger than she was, and I was like, yeah, I would never send my, wadoodle to anybody else. So, that's on her, that's her fault, good riddance was basically my thoughts. But now I've grown up, I've matured, I've sent my wadoodle to like a million people, and basically he used her story used her photos to blackmail her and cyberbully her relentlessly. Every time she moved, it just kept coming and it got worse and worse and worse. And eventually she uploaded a video talking about her struggle and what's going on with her life and stuff like that. And the video will be playing over this audio for the most part because I'm, going to show you what's going on and stuff like that. And it's pretty sad. I definitely made my jokes back in the day, but here's the video. And her cyberbully was locked up in a Dutch prison after being convicted on several criminal charges. Aydin Coban, 42, had been locked up, and he had done this to 34 young girls and men. Absolutely disgusting human being, absolutely despicable person. He was sentenced to 11 years in 2017 for the online abuse and blackmail that he had done. And as Dutch media reported at the time, Coban was accused of using aliases and blackmailing girls after getting them to send him naked photographs. In a video widely shared online, which is the one that you're seeing currently, Amanda Todd used flashcards to describe how she sank into depression after she was exploited online, blackmailed, and taunted and attacked at school. So it wasn't just online bullying, cyberbullying that had happened. It was people at school. Every school she went to, he basically had spread it around, and she was bullied relentlessly anywhere she went and every time she did anything. And it's absolutely crazy. Her mom basically is now like an advocate / educator on cyberbullying and this kind of stuff. So I heard a little bit back in the day about that, but not very much. I had pretty much forgotten about this girl up until I saw it in the news yesterday. And now Coban is being extradited to Canada to face trial. He first appeared in a BC court on December 8th, 2020, and his next appearance for a pretrial conference is scheduled for February 12th at New Westminster Supreme Court. So, 8 years later, she's going to get a little bit more justice. Hopefully, after this is all done, her mom can go on with her life, because her mom was even saying like that she has to relive it all over again. She has taken all this time to heal and all this stuff, and here she is again, has to go to trial and face that stuff. RCMP also charged Coban in 2014, 2 years after Amanda Todd's death. And it's absolutely insane that it's taken this long, for one, and for two, I hope this guy gets the rest of his life, because he shouldn't have been doing this to that many people. And I understand as well, as a young girl or even as a young gentleman, sending your wadoodle and your tatas to people is really not that unheard of. I mean, I received numerous tata pictures, and I definitely sent my wadoodle to the wrong people sometimes. And then she showed everybody, and I was like, yeah, that's my wadoodle. I owned it. I didn't even care because I don't care. But some people it affects differently. And when it chases you around every school you go to, or somebody's using it to blackmail you, it's absolutely insane. Right? And this is a 42-year-old man who has like a 15-year-old's tatas and stuff on his phone, multiple young men and girls. It's absolutely despicable what this guy did, and I hope he rots in a cell. And I also hope that one of the prison guards accidentally lets him into general population to get what he deserves.
You don't know my name. You don't know anything about me. I try to play nice. I wanna be in your game. The things that you say, you may think I never hear about them. But our words travels fast. I'm telling to your face. I'm standing here inside my head. You don't know how it feels to be outside the crowd. You don't know what it's like to be left out. And you don't know how it feels to be